I'm absolutely shocked to what I've just witnessed. Nick Bull was robbed very, very, very badly just then in that fight against Rey Vargas. What has just happened there? What has just happened there? Nick Bull, that is an absolutely disgraceful robbery. A draw. Nick Bull dropped him twice. Like, yeah, I get that the first knockdown shouldn't have been a knockdown. Rey Vargas was complaining for the second knockdown somehow. It's a draw. How is that a draw? Nick Bull won that 116 to 110, I think, on my card. How is Nick Bull not won that fight? How has he not won that fight? He won literally the whole of the second half of that fight. Plus 2 10-8 rounds. How's he not won? And let's be real, to be fair, Nick Bull could, like, honestly, Rey Vargas was just tripping over the whole fight as well. Like, he was on the floor a lot because he kept on slipping. So frustrating to watch Rey Vargas. Nick Bull was the one putting on the pressure, and you know, he was the one, he was bullying Rey Vargas in that fight. He was literally bullying him that whole fight. Roughing him up in those clinches, showing he's the stronger guy, landing the way bigger shots than what Rey Vargas was. Nick Bull was landing the way bigger shots. Like, God knows how many times he hurt Rey Vargas there, and it was clear to see, clear to notice. Nick Bull hurt Rey Vargas a ridiculous amount of times there, and it's still a draw. How are you scoring it 114 to 112 to Rey Vargas? What rounds are you giving him? He lost the whole second half of the fight. He might have won like a few of the early rounds, but I thought Nick Bull dominated that fight. I thought he was a clear deserved winner. I thought he clearly won. He should. Like, Nick Bull, that is corruption at its finest. Once again from boxing, there's another massive robbery in it once again. And it's to an English fighter as well. Another English fighter very badly robbed. How many times is this going to happen? To another English fighter. Big ones that we've had recently. Catterall getting robbed against Taylor. English fighter. Maxi Hughes getting robbed against George Kambosos. English fighter. And now Nick Bull, English fighter, getting robbed against Rey Vargas. Shocking decision. 113 to 113. How are you scoring that? 116 to 110 to Bull. I completely agree with that scorecard. Get those other two judges out of their job. Get them sacked. Because that is never a draw. Never a draw. How are you? It is unbelievable how you even give that fight to Rey Vargas. How you can score that 113 to 113. Based off what are you scoring that to? How are you scoring a close fight even? It's not a close fight. Not a close fight. That is one of the biggest robberies we've seen. What an absolute shambles. Another shambles. Nick Bull, disgustingly robbed. Disgustingly robbed. The whole crowd there in Saudi Arabia were making so much noise for that. And, you know, you don't even hear too much atmosphere in Saudi, but they were cheering Nick Bull so much. When Frank Warren was on the microphone after, you know, everyone was cheering for Nick Bull, saying he won. Everyone booing loudly for Rey Vargas, because we all know Nick Bull was badly robbed there. And you can't say otherwise. Nick Bull was badly robbed. Like, we're going to go through the fight here. So I scored the first 3 rounds to Nick Bull. I thought he did enough for those first 3, but I feel like those first 3 were hard to score. I gave 4 and 5 to Rey Vargas. I gave 4, 5, and 6 to Rey Vargas. Then from there, I gave round 7, 8, and 9 to Bull, round 10 to Vargas, round 11 and 12 to Bull. And there's 2 10-8s in there as well. So how are you scoring that to Vargas? He didn't get knocked down. Wasn't even close to getting a knockdown in that fight. You can't give Vargas any 10-8 rounds. Nick Bull was always competitive in the rounds that he lost as well. Vargas, in my opinion, didn't clearly win a round. There was no clean-cut round there for Rey Vargas. Nick Bull won many rounds fairly clearly, to be fair. I mean, all Vargas was doing, you know, he was picking some body work. And let's be real, a lot of it was hitting Nick Bull's elbows as well. And Nick Bull's tight defense was doing him a good job today. Like, yes, Vargas did win like 3 rounds in that fight. But he lost 2 10-8 rounds and then got dominated for the rest of the night. It was literally 9-3 or 8-4. It was like I scored an 8-4 to Nick Bull with 2 10-8 rounds. 8-4, 2 10-8 rounds, and it's still a draw. How is that a draw? And one judge gave it to Ray Vargas. Corruption at its finest once again in boxing. Once again, another massive, disgraceful robbery. Once again in this sport. How many times is this going to happen? Get these judges. Like, we need people who know how to score a fight, not these casual judges who don't know how to score a fight. It's, oh my God, it was clear as day. Clear as day. Nick Bull won that fight. I feel so sorry for him. Feel so sorry for him. Because he was robbed off his moment that he's been waiting for such a long time. He was devastated at the end, and he should be. Ray Vargas also has the audacity to say that he thinks he won the fight and was celebrating at the end of the fight, complaining after being knocked down the second time. You absolute disgrace, Ray Vargas. The judges are even more of a disgrace, though. Nick Bull, I feel so bad for him because he won. He clearly won. Clearly won, and it's somehow a draw. I mean, you know, that's a result that should be appealed. But, you know, like, get Nick Bull his immediate rematch right now. Joke. Absolute joke. Nick Bull never lost that fight. Corruption at its finest once again. How are you scoring up to Ray Vargas? What round are you giving to him? Unfair. Unfair. Jesus Christ. I mean, to be fair, I ended up scoring that 10th to Vargas, but you could give that to Bull. As I said, all the rounds that Vargas won, he did not win clearly, in my opinion. All the rounds the 4 rounds that I gave to Ray Vargas, he did not win clearly. 8-4, I scored an 8-4 with 2 10-8 rounds. And it's a draw. How? How are you mathematically doing that? Anyway, I'm ending this here.